Hey you guys, welcome back for week 4, day 5 of the yoga challenge with me, Erin Motts. Today is dedicated to all of you who have those moments where you're like super angry, frustrated, you're just having a moment where you're anxiety ridden. Any of those times, this class is to help you calm down, take a step back so that we can tackle the problem, whatever it is, with a clear head. So no special props needed, just when you're ready, hit your mat and we'll go ahead and get started. So today I want you to start sitting down and go ahead and cross the legs comfortably. We're just going to start with a little bit of breathing because nothing is more important when you're about to freak out than having a second to just relax. Okay, so let the shoulders sit back, reach through the crown of the head, and just take a really big, full, exaggerated breath in, as big as you can. And exhale out through the mouth. Get really obnoxious with it. You know you want to. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out through the mouth. And one more, why not? Take a big breath in. And let it all out. And keep the eyes closed. Just breathing normally again. In through the nose, out through the nose. And the point of our class today isn't to fix a problem necessarily. It's just to kind of give us the clarity of mind so that we can act a little bit better going forward. So you can let the eyes open if they're not already. Sit up tall. Take the right hand out to the side. Plant the hand down. Stretch the left arm over. Lift the chest up toward the sky so that the left rib cage is reaching up. Take the left hand down. Walk the right arm up and over. Lift the right ribs toward the sky. Let's do one more each way. Come all the way over to the right. And back over to the left. And come back up. Go ahead and turn to the front of your mat and just flip the feet back so you end up in tabletop. Knees under the hips, wrists right under the shoulders. We're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. So on the exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, drop the head. And feel free to kind of move around a little bit more than you normally would if that feels okay. On the inhale coming through. As usual, breathe at your own pace. You don't have to be going exactly at the same pace I am. I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I'm having a moment of panic and I'm totally worried about something, I don't do so well just being totally still. So I don't know that a fully meditative class like I read all about would be the best for me. So for me, when I'm at that moment, moving around is the best thing to get my mind right. Let's take one more each way. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, press away. Come back to neutral. Go ahead and step back to a down dog. Lift the hips, drop the heels. If the heels don't touch the floor, you know that's totally fine. That's not what I mean. I just mean get heavy through the heels. So really press the floor away with the hands. Relax the head. Relax the neck. Again, kind of moving side to side is totally fine here. If you feel like you need to burn some energy, find some stillness so we can move forward from here. Inhale, shift your weight forward, let the knees come down. Exhale, lower down halfway and lay the chest flat. Start to roll the shoulders back, lift the chest for cobra, and lay it back down. Tuck the toes under, sit up and back, downward facing dog. Again, moving around if that feels good. Maybe even stepping the feet wider than you normally would and shifting the hips side to side. I want you to get comfortable with the idea of not necessarily thinking that you have to do something totally right, but moving in whatever way feels good for now. If you're not already there, eventually just step the feet back to where they normally would be. Find some stillness for a moment. Inhale, shift your weight forward, plank. Exhale, lower down. Lay the chest flat. Roll the shoulders back. Cobra or upward facing dog. And sit it back, downward facing. Inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted for now and come up to a lunge. Whoa, I just cheated by leaning onto the bed. You saw it, you witnessed it. Scoop the hips forward and drop the tailbone straight down. On your next inhale, lengthen as much as you can. Exhale, turn your body to the inside of the left thigh and reach the arms away from each other. Maybe look back to the left fingertips. And then cartwheel the hands around. Step back to a plank, lower down halfway. Come up to an up dog, but hold there. So look straight ahead, try not to turn the head left and right, but roll the hips to the left side, roll them open, and then roll them to the center, roll them open to the right. Go in either direction once more, so just the lower half is kind of twisting around, move slowly. Come back to the center, reset, sit up tall, move it up and back, downward facing. Find some stillness for a moment. Inhale, pick the right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Lunge. Back knee is lifted. Lift the arms. Scoop the hips forward. Drop the tailbone down. Take a couple breaths here. On your next inhale, lengthen. And exhale, open the right arm back. Reach the left arm forward. See if you can twist just a little bit. Maybe look towards the back hand. And on your exhale, windmill the arms around. Step back to a plank, lower down halfway. Come up to up dog. Pause here. So just the lower half is going to roll side to side. So roll it one way, hips open to the right. Roll it the other way, hips open to the left. One more each direction. Come back to the center. Tuck the toes under, sit up and back, downward facing. Breathe. Let the hips get heavy into the heels. You can move around if that still feels okay. Again, maybe just walk the feet wider, move the hips left and right. Keep pressing into the hands. Gently shake the head yes and no. And with each breath out, just let yourself get a little bit lighter. Mentally lighter. And then eventually walk it back to the center. Shift your weight forward to a plank. You can come to the knees for a second. We're going to move into something totally different, a little out there, but it always does a trick for me to kind of burn off that extra steam that builds up when we're a little hot-headed, right? So from a plank, you can watch me first. I'll do it twice so that you can get a feel for what we're doing. Two options. Easy option, actually. Drop the knees down. Pull one knee in, back. Other knee in, back. And you'll just alternate. In. Okay? So if you want to take it easy, stay there. If you want a little bit more intensity, a little bit more work, plank, knee in, plank, and alternate. And if you want to up the intensity a little bit more, you can pick it up to almost like a run. So honestly, think mountain climber if you're a gym person. So from a plank, pull in, and you just kind of run in place, but yoga run. So try to be light on your toes. So together, for real this time. You ready? Come to your plank, knees down or up, whatever you feel like you need, whatever you feel like you want to do. I'm going to time us. So let's do in 3, 2, 1. Go. Here we go. Run it out. Try to find one point to focus on. Try not to bounce the hips up and down if you're running. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's counter that with some stillness. Feet together, knees apart, child's pose. Forehead down, rest. If the heart rate's up a little bit, that's okay. Normal. Take one more breath in. And back out. Come back up to your plank. We're going to do that again. So you're like, all right, I'm turning this off. We'll do it one more time. So remember your options. If you want to take it easy, just take the knees down. You can go slow. You can go fast. Totally doesn't matter. I'll let you know when to start. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Run it out. Again, if you're running, try to keep the hips relatively low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stillness. Take it back. Child's pose. Forehead down. Take one more breath in and out. Good. Lean into the hands. Tuck the toes under. Sit it back. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Press into the heels. So now see if you can find stillness a little bit easier. Maybe you're slightly less agitated. Maybe. And from where you are, just step the right foot between the hands. Turn to face the side of your mat. We're going to come to a wide angle, but we're not going to fold. So just keep the feet wide. Turn the toes in slightly. Lift the chest halfway. So the right hand is underneath the nose. You can make a fist. You can come to a flat hand. Fingertips, whatever works is fine. On your next breath in, you're going to spin the chest open to the left. So move right through the center of the chest or through the center of the waist. Take the left arm up. Breathe. You can look any direction that feels natural. Exhale, take the left hand down. Left hand under the nose. Keep the weight evenly distributed through the feet. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, twist through the center. Lengthen the right arm up. One more breath in. Exhale, let the right hand come back down. Reset your feet if you need to, or adjust the legs. We're going to come to a wide forward fold. So start to lift the hips high. Just let the upper body drop down. So I want you to kind of take this relatively easy. So you can bend the knees if you need to. You can do anything you want with the arms. I'll give you a couple options. So the hands can stay down if that's all you need. You don't even have to fold. You can fold normally, just kind of regular. Or you can kind of drape, cross the arms, let the head hang, and maybe just sway a little bit. Or you can interlace the hands behind the back and let the arms drop up and over. So again, coming back to that same idea of what is working best for you today, and pick that option. So I'm going to give you a few moments here. Just find your breath, let the eyes close. See if you can find a little bit of stillness, a little bit of calm. And give me one more round of breath. Breathe in, lift the chest halfway, take the hands down if they're not already there. You're just going to lean into the palms, kind of toe heel the feet in toward the center so that they're under the hips, and then have a seat. So sit evenly on your mat. You can be seated upright, or you can lay on your back if that's really what's working for you better today. We're just going to take a few moments to kind of come back to that stillness that we began with. So shoulders relax, find a spot that you can be comfortable in. And then let the eyes close. So we ramped the heart rate up a little bit, worked up a little bit of a sweat maybe. So just take the next few moments here to try to bring the heart rate back down. Let the breath come back to an easy rhythm. And notice if the face is scrunched up at all, especially between the eyes, the forehead. And even the jaw. And for the next few moments, just allow yourself to be still, to be quiet. Just only paying attention to the breath and how the body feels, and less about what's coming up. And of course, feel free to stay where you are or press up to a comfortable seat. And now that we're a little bit calmer, a little bit steadier, you can go forward knowing that whatever it is that's ahead of you, you got this. So take a big breath in, pick the arms up, press the hands together, and exhale them right down to the heart center. And let the eyes blink open. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you thought that was helpful. For more yoga and other cool stuff, be sure to check out erinmotz.com, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.